All right, let's dive into a topic that's becoming super relevant, blended learning and how it impacts your work-life balance. Blended learning offers flexibility and a chance to upskill on your terms, but it also comes with hidden challenges that aren't always discussed. Today, we're going to get into the specifics, how blended learning can blur the lines between work and personal time, and more importantly, how you can navigate these challenges effectively. If you're balancing career growth, learning, and your personal life, this video is definitely for you. Let's start with what I call the flexibility trap. Blended learning is great because it lets you learn at your own pace, but at the same time, flexibility can easily creep into your personal time. It's not just about being busy, it's the mental strain of always feeling on. So, for example, you might catch yourself watching a training video during dinner or checking course updates late at night. And this constant engagement can lead to burnout before you even realize it. So, the first step is recognizing that flexibility needs to be managed. It's not about cramming all of that learning into every free moment. It's about deliberately deciding when and how to engage with the material. Now, let's talk about setting boundaries. We all know we need them, but let's make it practical. So first, create a dedicated learning space, whether it's a room, a desk, or even a particular chair that you really like. So consistency is key here. And when you're in that space, your brain knows that it's time to focus. When you leave, learning time is over. And this helps keep your work and your personal life separate. Next, schedule your learning during your peak productivity hours. If you're a morning person, knock out your learning first thing. If you're more productive in the evening, say, schedule your sessions then. And the goal is to fit learning into your day when you're naturally most focused without disrupting your routine. And here's also something crucial. Get others on board with your boundaries. Let your family or your roommates or even your friends know about your learning schedule so they understand when you need uninterrupted time. And this just creates accountability and it ensures that they respect your space, which is essential for maintaining that work-life balance. And another key part of managing blended learning is prioritizing. Not all learning opportunities are equal, and you do not need to jump on every single one. Focus on the activities that align most closely with your career goals. Are you taking courses that will directly impact your job performance or prepare you for a promotion? If not, it might be time to reconsider. Just concentrate on high impact learning that really matters. Also think about the timing of your learning. If you're heading into a busy period at work, it might not be the best time to dive into a demanding course. So just opt for lighter learning activities that won't add stress to you. Maybe a planner, a workbook, something to that effect. A 5-minute exercise, mindfulness exercise, something like that. And here's a strategy you have definitely heard of before, microlearning. This just means breaking down learning into small and manageable chunks. Instead of dedicating, for example, an hour to a single module, you split it into 3 20-minute sessions spread throughout the day. And this keeps you progressing without feeling overwhelmed. The next thing I wanted to talk about is tech, because blended learning relies heavily on it. And it can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Use digital tools like Google Calendar, Notion, or even Trello to schedule and track your learning. Plan your sessions, set reminders, and mark tasks as complete. This keeps you organized and it reinforces those boundaries that we discussed earlier. And another tip, use apps that promote mindfulness and balance. So integrate the tools like Headspace or Calm, those are really popular, into your learning routine to manage stress and just stay centered. Take a 5-minute meditation break between sessions to reset your focus. And don't forget to streamline your tech. Instead of juggling multiple platforms, just stick to 1 or 2 apps that sync across devices. This reduces your mental load and it keeps your learning experience smooth. Also, it just, minimizes the chaos that comes with having to switch between multiple different things. You also want some continuous evaluation. Your blended learning experience should evolve as your needs change. What worked last month might not work now. So it's crucial to regularly assess how your learning is affecting your work-life balance. Set aside time each week to reflect. Ask yourself, am I feeling overwhelmed? Are my boundaries holding up? Is my learning aligned with my goals? If something isn't working, just adjust. And blended learning is supposed to help you grow. It's not supposed to stress you out. Here's a bonus tip. Also get feedback. Talk to your peers or mentors if you have them about how they manage their blended learning schedules. You might discover new strategies you hadn't even considered. And by setting clear boundaries, prioritizing effectively, leveraging all those apps and technology, and just continuously evaluating your approach, you can make the most of blended learning without letting it take over your life. And try not to just learn, but to do so in a way that enriches your life. Now, just as an added bonus, let's review a little and get specific about creating a balanced and effective blended learning schedule step by step. Step 1, identify your learning goals. What skills or knowledge do you need to develop? How does this align with your career goals? Write these goals down to help prioritize your learning activities. Step 2, assess your current schedule. Map out your work hours, your personal obligations, and routines. Identify your most productive times, your free blocks, and when you need breaks. This helps you choose the best times to engage in learning without disrupting your life. Step 3, allocate some dedicated learning blocks. Make these consistent and treat them as non-negotiable. Whether you're a morning, afternoon, or evening learner, choose a time that fits your natural rhythm and start with manageable sessions, 30 to 60 minutes, and just build from there. Step 4, break down learning into manageable chunks. Blended learning involves online modules. It involves reading and exercises, sometimes homework. So break these into smaller tasks that fit within your learning blocks. For example, split an hour-long module into 2 30-minute sessions over 2 days. Microlearning just helps you stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. And step 5, use digital tools to stay organized, schedule learning blocks, track progress, and organize materials in one place. Set up notifications to remind you when to start and when to stop learning. So this reinforces boundaries and prevents learning from spilling over into other parts of your day. Step 6, protect your learning time. To maintain work-life balance, just protect the time you've set for learning. Communicate your schedule to those around you. Use focus modes on devices and stick to your plan. And finally, step 7, reflect and adjust weekly. Take 10 to 15 minutes at the end of each week to reflect on your progress. Did you stick to your schedule? Were the learning blocks effective? Adjust your approach as needed to ensure your learning aligns with your goals and fits seamlessly into your life. So by following these steps, you can create a blended learning schedule that supports both your professional growth and your personal well-being. And if you found these tips helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your own strategies in the comments. How do you manage your work-life balance while engaging in blended learning? Let's keep the conversation going, and I would love to hear more from you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.